It's Friday, peeps, and I just finished up my workout. It is 6:34 a.m. I'm off to get some coffee. The agenda today is to not live a boring life. Just kidding. I'm doing my thing. But while I'm in the gym, I'm working out to this new rapper I came across. He's probably not new to the game, but I'm new to him. Stove God Cooks, Marvin Gaye. My God, I felt like I was freaking dealing drugs. Like I was in there, I'm like whipping the wrist and shit. I'm like, yo, this is my stuff right here. Drug dealer music, not drug user music, but I don't do either. But anywho, I'm off to get some coffee. Trading this morning, I was up like 11 grand on my positions for the week. So good, solid first full trading week of the month. Year. That's wild to say that. And I'm gonna go home, double check some trades. I'm holding pound short pound short, CHF short, NZD USD short, and then on my swing trade account I have gold long. That gold long has been money, but that's it. But look at how this speed bump. Fuck. I told myself I'm gonna stop cursing as much. I really meant that because I would love for my aunties to find my YouTube and be like, oh, look at my nephew not cursing like a sailor. But yeah, it's crazy because I'm on one of the main streets right now and every single light is out. So it's almost like the day out. What was it? The day after tomorrow? That movie. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead, give me some coffee, get the wife some coffee, check some trade positions, get kids to school, come back, upload the first vlog ever on the channel. It's pretty rough, but update on my son. He did not break anything. Contusion. I think I typed that in the caption or on the screen on one of the videos. He's good. He just needs to rest it. But then, of course, the 2-year-old comes and like bounces on his leg, and it's like, oh my God, toddler life. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all in the next clip. I hope you guys wake up every day with a sense of like, I gotta get it. I gotta do what I gotta do. Because man, I tell you, life happens. It can happen for you or happen to you. And I prefer to make it happen. So I hope you all find this and you get up. No matter what you're doing, if it's a 9 to 5, if it's trading, if it's running your own company, get up and go, right? Do the best you can. Provide. And there's a fuck ton of traffic. Guys, I will catch you in the next clip. Probably some B-roll getting to the coffee shop. Random thought. The low light setting on this Osmo Pocket, man, it makes this gray hair, this gray beard, and the gray in here, bruh. I should be a gray-haired model. Silver fox. Is that what they call us, gray men? Whatever it is, y'all, I'm feeling good. And shout out to that kid that called me an old man. I love it. I'm an old free man. I'm 42 years old. Could probably move way better than he can. I do have the grunts and stuff when I get up, but he's still doing martial arts, still swinging kettlebells, moving weight in the gym, jogging, all that stuff. Fuck age. I'm that guy. Update, there was an accident. That's why traffic was wild. And there's a guy piecing together the back of his bumper. Be safe out there, people. This is another reason why I love the Pocket 3, man. Like, I'm full attention on the road. I just have it mounted up right here and just going. So, guys, be safe out there. Don't drive like idiots. Protect your shit. Yo, shout out to my favorite coffee shop, man. Those girls in there, they kick ass. They're awesome. We had a good conversation. A 5-minute conversation. I'll sit and talk to anybody for a few seconds. But we had a good conversation about sleep, and the girl was like, I don't get a lot of sleep. And it's like, you probably need it. Telling her, encouraging her to look into her human design to see if she's a projector, because she's awfully efficient at what she does, but she's tired. So I'm thinking, hey, you might actually be a projector, and you may need to structure your days a little bit better, because if you are a projector, you are burnt the hell out because you can't operate on such low sleep. But they're always so nice. They're good to the kids when me and the kids come in, especially little man. My God, do they love that kid. Give him free hot chocolates, and and he expects it too. And sometimes I pay for them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just gonna sit up here and just use people. Sometimes I have to force them to let me pay for it because they're using their resources on my child. But they are so good to him. They're so good to me. They're so friendly. It's just amazing. Ooh, Honda Prelude. That was one of my favorite cars growing up. The Type SH Prelude, man. Ooh, with the 6-speed. I'm sorry, I think it was a 5-speed. Or was it Type SH or 6? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've had a Prelude. But I think that's what it's about. It's the experience that keeps me coming there day in and day out. I probably only make my own cup of coffee twice a week, but I go there for the experience. And yeah, it's pricey. It's not pricey, but pricey subjective. I get it. But over the course of a month, I probably spend a lot of money at the coffee shop. But it's the experience, man. Those are my peeps, and they're just good to us. So if you have a business, be good to your people, man. Like, that is huge. So anywho, I am off to the house, check the market, make sure my kids are woke. I'm pretty sure they are. My daughter is super responsible. She gets up on time. The struggle with these kids, though, is making sure that they freaking eat breakfast. Remember, one day my daughter gets in the car. Dad, I don't feel good. I'm dizzy. Did you eat breakfast? No. Did you eat lunch? No. Like, what do you expect? You do PE. They make you run a mile every 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You have to run a mile. You do Muay Thai after school. So what do you think? You think you're going to just be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? You're going to be dragging, and you're a teenage girl. There's a whole bunch of other shit going on. Anyway, ranting, rambling. I'm headed back to the casa to be dad and drill sergeant, because when these kids aren't on point, I got to make sure they're on point. Well, it's only 6:59 a.m., so they're probably going to be waking up here in like 1 minute. But that gives me a good 15-20 minute window to do market analysis, maybe add a position, take profit on some positions. Typical Andre shit. So I will catch y'all in the next clip. And again, I hope you guys start your morning off with something positive. Like, that shit is key, and it's king. Go somewhere positive. Meditate. Get yourself in a positive mindset. If you pray. Go to your favorite coffee shop. If the vibe is great, you start your day off with something that boosts your spirit. I think that's part of the keys to happiness. And always remember, you're not gonna have a full-on bad day. You may have a bad moment, a bad couple of moments, but don't let it turn into a bad day. Don't let it turn into a bad week. Don't ever let it turn into a bad month, because the energy is contagious. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next clip, which will probably be in my little office. So, made it home safe and sound. Checking charts. That Euro trade that I thought I should close, it shorted out. So all is well. Kids are woke. Gonna get them to school in about 20 minutes. I have not even taken a sip of my freaking coffee yet. But let me show you this. So here is the Euro trade, and it did well. If it holds between here and here, I hold the short. If not, I dump it. But I've took some profit out already, and so far, so good. What else am I in? Let me find it. GDP USD shorts from here. You can see it's still holding strong short, so I am holding strong short. Is breaking all my TCA price points and shorting out. So, I mean, there is absolutely no point in closing it because the trend's short. Let me show you one more, and then your boy has to skedaddle up out of here. If I can find it, I'll show you. Here we go. Boom. CHFJPY. Been holding short all week. Really good entry. Stop is here. And it's bouncing perfectly off of the monthly TCA price. So I'm going to close some profit out. I'm up 19K on the week for all my positions. And that being said, don't look at that and say, oh, if he did it, I can do it. That's true. But use this as motivation. I ain't here to show off what I have, what I don't have. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to help you, push you forward. Trading's one thing, but real life is another thing. It's more important to be a decent freaking human than it is to be a great trader. I think the two go hand in hand, but I do know some traders who are full-on buttholes. That's neither here nor there. So I say that to say, start your days off positive. That's going to be the theme of this video. Make your money, be a decent human. So I got about 15 minutes before I take the children to school. I will not film that because that's where I typically chat with my children, chat with my daughter, because my son's school is like literally like a two-minute drive. You're probably thinking, hey, Andre, he can walk. My kids don't walk to school. I used to walk to school every day in snow when I was living in Chicago. My kids don't gotta walk to school. I just want them to get to school, focus on their work, get good grades, go to Muay Thai, do well in Muay Thai, and then when the time comes, I'm gonna teach them how to trade. So I have a plan. So I am going to go do my morning dues. Hopefully little man's still asleep. He usually sleeps till like noon. So I'm hoping that stays true today. So then I can shower and watch a little bit of Sports Center. I need to upload that vlog. Okay, I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna get out of here. You can tell I love donuts because one of my headbands is a donut. But why am I doing this whole YouTube thing? To demystify trading, to demystify the fact that you have to live a drastically crazy lifestyle to be successful, or to be called successful, or to have people think of you as successful. And when you do that, you're living out someone else's expectations, someone else's definition of success. And the other reason is I don't know how to chill. If I'm not doing nothing, my mind is going a mile a minute. So I'm always researching. I'm always trying to learn something. And that's part of being a human design fifth line, is learning, going in the cave and learning. I'm always plotting on a way to get to my goals. And to be truthful, I love it. But however, what this does is this gives me a purpose. For me, trading doesn't have a purpose that's beneficial to humanity. Inherently, trading is just making money, and that's a purpose. But you never know who's on the other end of your making money when you're trading. And I don't think there's any karma in being a good trader, like bad karma, because there's free will. There's winners, there's losers. That's life. That's just what it is. That's just how it's going to be. But this gives me something to do. I can put my experience out there, and whoever finds this, hopefully they learn from it. Maybe they're inspired to do something. Maybe they're inspired to not be a lifestyle influencer. I live a very, very basic life. And so I'm sitting here trying to chill. And I'm like, ugh. So I figured, okay, I'll just grab this little camera and talk for a second. So what's on the agenda? I haven't eaten anything yet. And I have this idea for a breakfast sandwich. I have brioche buns and ground beef. So what I'm thinking of doing is making an egg, whipping up some ground beef with some soy sauce and a couple other seasonings, and making me a breakfast sandwich. Oh, that sounds good. But I might just wait for the wifey and go eat somewhere like around 12ish. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to text her now and see what she wants to do. We'll see. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit on the couch for a little bit. What I'm also doing is I'm learning cinematography. And I know these videos are raw and they suck. I'll get better at the framing and everything once, videos down the line. Practice makes improvement. So that's the goal. Get better at framing shots. Like I'm trying to frame this very nicely. And the problem is I'll look back at this footage and be like, oh, this is trash. The lighting is trash. Speaking of lighting, I got my light. It is still in the box. I don't get excited to open new things at all. Oh my God, that's the perks of growing up poor. But shout out to my mom, man. She did her thing. Shout out to my pops. He did his thing. I didn't know we were poor until I saw how we didn't have any money, and then seeing how my mom would eat last. And my daddy, he was in Chicago, but he always made sure I had what I needed. And he hid the struggle very, very well. And I didn't realize my dad struggled financially until recently. We talked about some of the troubles he dealt with. But for him to make it out, and he's running a nonprofit right now. It's called South Bronx Unite. You may have seen me rock one of their shirts. Man, you can come from nothing and do something incredible. It doesn't matter your background. Doesn't matter. It's what you choose to do with your time, and I don't want to waste mine. So that's why I'm like, okay, cool. I am going to talk to a camera. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to message the wifey, see what she wants to do. And if not, I'm going to make my breakfast sandwich. Today I did a push workout. So it was, I did kettlebell strict press, single arm swings, and then I did moderate rep strict press, and then chest press, and then decline chest press, and 25 minutes of cardio. So I probably should eat something soon. And my wife is going to be like, if you don't eat your cortisol. I appreciate that woman so much. She's always looking out for your boy. All right, so next clip, don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be epic, maybe not. The only epic thing that I plan on doing is eating and cleaning my house. My house is absolutely trashed. Little man just trashes. If you have kids, you get it. Everything. He trashes everything. If it's clean, he's going to make sure it's not clean and make sure I step on a toy. So I'm probably going to hook up my light. Gonna do that right now. I'll probably keep studying film. That's probably what I'll do. And I have not bought the Sony FX3 yet. I'm sorry, 30. I'm gonna go APS-C. I'm not gonna buy the FX3 yet. So I'm trying to find one for a good deal, because chances are there's going to be an FX3 and FX30 Mark II coming out within the next year or so. And I don't want to buy one new. I'm trying to buy one lightly used, low shutter count, all that stuff. So this clip is long. I'm probably going to edit a bunch of this out, but I will chat with you guys in the next scene. What's up, peeps? So, yeah, I didn't record shit else yesterday. Why? I got real tired. And then we went to eat dinner. I wasn't gonna record that stuff, man. That's chill time. So it is 6:55. I'm gonna head to the gym. I gotta do a really quick lower body workout, and then your boy is going to run to get coffee. Oh, I gotta run to the gas station before I even get to the gym. So handle that. Like a quick 30-minute leg day workout. That's the advantage of kettlebells. I can get my whole thing done in like 30 minutes or less. So I'll do a lower body sesh, the kettlebells. Got a kettlebell t-shirt on under this. That's how much I love those things. And coffee run. And then I gotta send out some emails. I gotta send out the price stuff for this gentleman who bought a course last night. If you've bought a course, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, man. There's 200 people listening to your boy talk. I appreciate that, man. And I know there's channels with 1 million, 2 million, 50 million, but I mean, I'm just Dre. So thank you if you subscribe. Thank you if you watch. Thank you if you like. Thank you if you comment. Thank you if you bought a course from me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's all appreciated. My goal is to give back at reasonable prices. And I know there's some people out there that charge like 80 grand for courses, 50 grand. I've seen $50,000 courses, guys. Like, no BS. Yeah. Now the elephant in the room is my hair. I feel like having another bad hair day, but as I start sweating, when I start squatting with that heavy ass kettlebell, it's gonna drop. But right now I do feel like that scene in There's Something About Mary where is that hair gel? Yeah, that's what your boy feels like right now. So alright, guys. Well, it turns out your boy didn't need an ND filter on this one today. The sun is like here, but it does look kind of sick, not gonna lie. I got another set of ND filters. Anywho, this experience I have pulling up to the gym. So I pull up to the gym, and I usually park in stalls, or whatever you call it. I usually park in spaces that are a couple of spaces away from people. You know, people, door dings and all that, and I like to protect my shit. So I park my usual couple spaces away from somebody, and it's this female sitting in the car. She looks at me, you can see her panic locking her doors. I smile because, you know what, I don't care. I don't know what you've been through in your life. I ain't judging you, but it's like, yo, I'm a human just like you're a human. I'm not thinking about you, and then see you in the gym and you smile at me, like. But that's why I don't judge, because I don't know what that person's been through. It's still silly that we deal with that stuff because, you know, the faces of crime are many. It's just that the news typically portrays brown people as the faces of crime and all this other stuff. I ain't committed a crime in my life. But anywho, and that's not why I say don't have bad days, have bad moments, because most people would have been like, F that, be this, that. Like, nah, man, I don't give a crap, bro. Like, you are who you are, I am who I am. You have your experiences, I have my experiences. So I don't take it personal. I'll tell you another story. I used to work with kids. See, this is where a freaking ND filter would probably come in handy. We'll see how we look on the freeway. So working with kids in this bad part of town, I used to go get them drinks from 7-Eleven. I used to coach basketball. And one day I go get the 12 cases of Gatorades from the 7-Eleven right there. And it was a bad part of town. Like a family member used to sell drugs over there. It was that kind of part of town. I'll tell you the story about the time. I'll tell you that story in another video. But me and these stories. I'll tell you my life is kind of weird. But anyway, God's always been looking out for your boy. So there's this dude, and he has a walker, and he fell, right? And I saw like old white dude, long beard, balding, or he had the little George Jefferson, but he had longer hair in the back, right? So people just stepping over this dude, and at this point I'm mad, right? Because it's like, yo, well, help homie, right? Like, why y'all stepping over dude like that? So I go and help him up, right? I kid you not. He takes my hand, I pull him off the ground, right? He goes, you know what? I used to be very, very racist. And he, quote, N-words aren't that bad, but he said that with a full-on hard R. And I was like, bro, why would you say that? And that stuck with me, but in a different way. Because I remember when I went through what I went through, and I think it was 2 videos ago when I talked about the time the dude tried to unalive your boy. I made a conscious decision to never be a crappy person. You can make crappy decisions here and there, right? But I made a conscious decision to not be a crappy person based off of stuff that I've seen and how it affects people. Doesn't mean I succeeded 100% of the time, though. So anyway, I was like, okay, well, maybe, just maybe, I've changed his perspective on black people, right? Because he lived in a freaking black neighborhood, low income, all that. It was blacks, Asians too, right? The Asian gangs were prevalent over there too. And I remember I used to have to ask the drug dealers, hey, if you see the kids, please don't sell drugs in the park, right? Because I'm trying to teach them something positive, and they respected it, right? That's the thing with, I didn't want the kids to see crazy stuff while I'm trying to be their break from life, from the world, right? So, I mean, I don't feel fear like that. I feel I can sense danger, but I don't feel fear because drug deals can go bad and bullets can go flying, and it's like, yo, I don't want nothing to happen to these kids. And a lot of these kids, they're adults now, and I still chat with them on the daily. They still call me coach. It's been a theme of my life. Your boy's always been some sort of a freaking coach. But after that, the drug dealers, they respected it, right? Whenever they would see us come out or see us at the park practicing, they never did it. They waited till we left, and I became that guy, right? Like on a first name basis with drug dealers. Story of my life, yo, like just wild. But it's a respect thing. You give respect. You go up to people with respect, and they show respect. But that's that story. So your boy's on his way to get coffee. The wifey has an appointment in 30 minutes. Hopefully the coffee shop's not packed and I can get home by 15. So I'm going to sign off on this portion. I'll pick it up when I'm back home. And yeah, I didn't record yesterday, man. Your boy was tired. But I had a good lower body workout. I did kettlebell swings. No, I did the dead stop swing. I did a goblet squat. I did the split squat with the heel elevated. It just strengthens the knees. Rear leg RDLs. That's it. 4 exercises. Went heavy. Feels good. Now your boy's gonna get coffee, and I got to edit another video. And this is good for me because it keeps your boy busy. So I'm getting off the freeway. I'll catch y'all cool cats in the next spot. YouTube, it has been one hell of a day already. I'm here in my office. Or as Ty Lopez would say, here in my garage. Just bought this new Lamborghini. Fun fact, I did almost buy one like before COVID, prior to COVID. But so far my day's been somewhat productive. Not really. Not as productive as I would like it to be fair. So I was just looking over markets from last week. I did really, really well. I ended the week at 17.5 profit, 17,500. What was it? $17,578.48 profit. Not bad for a kid from the hood that just worked hard, was consistent, just want to conquer the world, disciplined, and a little bit of grit goes a long way. So next on the agenda is a haircut. You gotta fade the sides. And I do that myself. I used to want to be a barber. I still do want to be a barber. My dad taught me how to be a barber. When I told him, hey dad, I'm gonna go to barber school, he said, son, true story, you have too much, what do you say, intellectual intelligence to cut hair. And I thought about it. Like, yeah, you're kind of right. I am kind of smart. But I have a passion for arts. I used to draw. I taught myself how to draw when I was little. So I started by drawing Street Fighter 2 characters. That's how I taught myself. My very first drawing that was legit was Ken. And then I drew Ryu, and then I started doing perspective drawings. I went to a community college here in town, and I did a perspective drawing of where I was sitting. So I sat in the hallway, drew double doors, and then drew a perspective of what was in front of me. So it was like the other end of the school. And that was really cool. The hardest thing though that I ever tried to draw was a paper bag. That's really hard because you have to get the shadowing right and all that stuff. I taught myself how to draw. My art teacher was really, really cool. He taught me, I didn't know nothing about pencils. He taught me a lot. And I think barbering is art. You know, you get a real good fade. And fun fact, every single lineup, every time I'm fresh in my videos, that's me. I cut my own hair. So I'm gonna do that. And then I think we have a baby shower to go to, bro, but fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I don't want to go. And I'll tell you why. It's nothing against the baby, but the people who are throwing the shower, I have a moral problem with them. They don't know. I'll never tell them. But anyway, so I'm gonna go cut my hair, give myself a fade. I'm probably gonna take the beard down, you know, just a little bit. I don't feel like looking like old man Winter as much, but I don't feel like I look that old. Sometimes I feel handsome as hell with this beard, but sometimes I'm like, let me trim it down. So I'm probably gonna trim it down, give myself a fresh fade, fresh lineup, and try to sneak a nap in. But I don't know, man. The wife's probably gonna make me go to this baby shower. I don't want to go. I don't. So I will see you guys next clip. Also, if anybody, this is me, I'm always trying to save some money, guys. I'm telling you, the key to having money is keeping it, not spending it, okay? If anybody has a deal on a Sony FX30, let me know. Got one that you don't like, let me know. We'll discuss the price. So I'm looking on Facebook Market and eBay, and it's like, yo, I can go get a new one for $1,800 right now. Right now. Like, why would I pay you $17,500 for it with no lens? At least give me the Sony kit lens. Even though I have 4 lenses for my ZV-E10. But if you guys have a deal on a Sony FX30, you just don't want it, and you're a struggling trader, maybe I mentor you for free. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a deal, y'all. Who knows? Okay. Peace. No. All right, so I'm back. Fresh fade. Feeling good, feeling great. Trim the beard. I decided to trim it. So what's next on the agenda? What's next is editing the vlog that I shot before this. I'll probably review tomorrow to give me something to do. I'm telling you, once you become a full-time trader, you gotta find purpose outside of trading. Because there inherently is no purpose in trading. Making money, right? But you have to find some projects to keep you busy. And not all of them are gonna make you money, right? I don't make a lot of money mentoring, but I love doing it. I don't make any money doing content, but it's fun, right? It gives you purpose, gives me purpose at least. So if you're on the cusp of becoming a full-time trader, be prepared to find what you're actually passionate about. Because if you don't do this on the institutional level, it doesn't consume all of your time. So I am going to edit the next video that you're going to see before this and probably do a market review. I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow to give me something to do. And then we are going to get pedicures. Your boy needs a pedicure. The only bougie thing I do is I don't clip my toenails. I'd rather get a pedicure. I like the tingles I get from the foot massage and all that shit. So I'm not gonna record that because, you know, people who do the pedicures, they need dignity. They don't want to be recorded. That's cringe to me. So next shot. So the cool part about having money, and I should have worn my mic because the wind is outrageous. These kids were in the store trying to buy some little snacks for them, and they didn't have any money, so I just paid for it. This is part of the reason why I think making money is important, because you can do cool shit like that for people. It's only $5, but I mean, for them it was like, cool, I got my snacks and I got to keep my change because they were paying with quarters and things. So yeah, man, you start making money, do cool shit. Yo, it is 10:50, well 10:49. And what did I do today? After I did that clip at the grocery store, came back home. We were going to go out to eat, but we ended up staying in and eating, which was cool and, well, grateful for that because we didn't spend any money. The new goal next year or this year, God, we're really in 2025, is to save more money. So I'm just working on upload. I'm working on the next upload because I mean I can't sleep, and I probably need to charge this camera, and then I'll probably watch Family Guy. I prefer to watch Bob's Burgers or American Dad, but we'll see. So I'm working on some edits so I can get this video up tomorrow. Tomorrow's workout is probably going to be some sort of cardio and full body with the kettlebells because today was lower body. So tomorrow will probably be like a full body. I'll probably do some snatches, some heavy swings, some cleans, jump rope or jog. I don't know. I'm leaning towards jump rope because I like the jump rope. I don't know. I'll figure it out in the morning. But Fit Chat, Fabletics sweater, Gymshark joggers. Yeah, I'm gonna work on getting this edit done. I think I'm about done, but I realized that I did not finish recording the whole day, so there's going to be a next day in the next video. And I know tomorrow after the gym, this video is going to go into tomorrow. That's tomorrow after the gym. I need to get water, and I get my water. I'm a water snob. My water has to be reverse osmosis and a whole bunch of other stuff because, man, did you know that in certain parts of California the water is fucking flammable? I kid you not. The water is straight up flammable. It's disgusting. So go get my water, and I did not get my pedicure today because we decided to just have a chill day. We needed a chill day because little man was on one. He passed out right under my wife, his mama. And I figured, okay, cool. I'm not tired. I'm going to take the time to knock out and edit lens shopping because I think I'm going to start shooting with my Sony a little bit more. I'm looking at Sigma lenses, the 16 millimeter and the 30. Both, I think one's a 1.4. I think they're both 1.4 or 1.8. There's these 7 Artisan lens. They're good, but I haven't really toyed with them yet. I have it. The autofocus on this is great. You see that? Autofocus. Then Dre's back in focus. So that's on my agenda. Let me knock this edit out, and then I will probably check with you in the morning.